Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we are driving the brand new Toyota Corolla Cross. This is the facelift second generation 2026 model, which come with new headlamps, new tail lights, new design in the interior, on the exterior. More about the car we will talk in the full review video. Definitely check out that video. I have also a test drive video on the daytime. Check out that video to see everything and find out everything about how the car will react on the road. In this video we will drive it in the nighttime and I will give you the feedback regarding the headlamps, and we will drive on some dark streets, so I will show you how good they are on the dark street. We will drive in the city, a little bit on the highway, so you can make an idea a little bit on the ambient of this Corolla Cross 2026, how it's to drive in the nighttime. I don't know why when I turn on and off the car it doesn't open also the headlamps. It's probably because I didn't have set in the menu this option. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not definitely sure why they didn't want to open, but this is the way it looks. I will show you just like that. Turn it on manual. I really love those new tail lights. They look much more nicer, much more attractive, and also the headlamps as well. They look really lovely. I have with me the second trim level. On the top of the range trim level, in some countries it comes also with illuminated this area here, which look just lovely. But those are not the standard one. The standard one doesn't look so good, so the daytime running light is not LED like it is here, which look much better. Anyway, the fog lamp, it's also LED, but yeah, definitely check out the video, the night lights video, because I have also a video special only with the lights, so definitely check out that video as well. I'm not going to talk about the technical data and information about the car, because I will talk anyway in the review video, so check out that video. We have here the fabric material seats, which are super comfy. I drive the car the last 2 days and I like it a lot. Manual adjustment, only the lumbar position it's electric. Normal pedals. I will leave the key here, and I like also those LED lights which are up here. They look really nice. They have a nice star, very interesting design. I think Toyota, they can implement in the future from those star design maybe something more futuristic in the future, you know what I mean, something more extended, you know, in the premium version. But anyway, when you think about the price that they ask for this Corolla Cross, that start at around 34,000 euro, I think you can ask too much stuff, but I really like that. Here is the start system. Anyway, the new version come with a new digital cockpit, which look fantastic. It's amazing. The new screen in the middle here, which is much more bigger and also much more responsive. It has also more settings on it, and it works also very good. You have also this option to deactivate the speed limit warning very quick, and also on the rear you have some LED light. Yeah, more about that, check out the other video. Those are the headlamps, low beam, high beam. This is the way it looks when you switch between low and high. Plus you can turn on the fog lamp on the front, and you can see it's illuminating close to the car. So if you want to have a better visibility close to the car, you can also turn them on. I will show you. We will drive now on some dark streets so you can see it. It's a little bit cold outside. Let's reset the consumption, by the way, and I will show you also what will be the consumption in the end of this trip. Anyway, let's put it in drive and let's drive it. I will go and we will drive on some dark streets so you can see what to expect from the lights, and then we will go on the city a little bit to drive, so we can make a nice mix of dark street plus city. So that should be fine. It starts raining a little bit tonight, which is not good because I just washed the car today and I want to make the review tomorrow. So if it's dirty, won't be nice. But yeah, I hope it will stop. It will not rain too much. Anyway, this is the way they look basically from my point of view. They are perfectly fine. They are somewhere over the average, pretty powerful. You have good visibility around the car. So yeah, from the point of view of headlamps, at least on this version, they are great. I didn't test the entry-level version, but they should be good as well. This is the low beam, by the way, and this is the high beam. This is the way they look. Now you can make an idea right here. So let me show you one more time. The low beam, super powerful, super bright. This is the high beam, low, high. So you can see when you turn on the high beam, it goes all the way in front. And now I can turn on the fog lamp, which will illuminate also a little bit left and right. You see that? Look at this, on, off, on, off. So they illuminate also a little bit on the left and right side, which is very important, at least when you go on super dark streets like that. You can see it goes a little bit on the left side and then on the other side as well, so you can see a little bit more on the side. This is the high beam, it goes all the way in front to those trees, so it's pretty powerful. So bright white light, from my point of view, it's more than enough. Also even the hazard light buttons are super powerful. They are crazy powerful, the hazard light, and I did talk about that in the night light video. This is the way it looks also on here. Pretty dark street here, but you can see even if you use only the normal low beam, it's very powerful. And you can also set it from down here. You can set it all the way down. You can see how close it comes. Oh my god, wow. And you can go up, 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 all the way in front. Oh my goodness, it's such a huge difference. You see it? Wow. And this is so low, you don't bother no one. And right now it's super illuminated, the whole street. Crazy, crazy. Probably one of the best manual adjustment for the headlamps that I saw. And then high beam is just a matter of, yeah, let's try again. If we let it all the way down, just like that. And right now let's turn on the high beam. You see that? So the high beam, it's also not so high, you know, but if you go all the way up and then you turn on the high beam, it goes even higher. Yeah, it goes even higher. Whoa. And it goes super higher. Yeah, visibility, it's super good. The headlamps are great, so I wouldn't complain about the headlamps, about the visibility. From my point of view, they are super fine. I will turn off the fog lamp because we go on the city, so we don't need it anymore. But yeah, on the dark streets, on a dark area, even on the highway, we will drive a little bit. You will see that from my point of view, I don't think you need more than what this car offer. There are somewhere over the average because they go and also, by the way, if we have to compare with the previous version, I would say they are better, the previous Corolla Cross. So this is definitely another improvement, even though it's a facelift. They bring a lot of improvements. So I know many facelift cars that didn't have so many improvements like this Corolla Cross have. Anyway, we are driving in eco mode right now. So right now we are in eco, and yeah, we will drive it in eco. It doesn't matter because I already have a few videos where I test the consumption. I talk about all other functions of the car, so if you want to find out more, I really recommend you to check out that video as well, because there we talk a little bit more about consumption. We talk about how the car will react in different scenarios, like on the highway and so on. Anyway, the screens are on dark, at least the multimedia screen. It's on dark right now, but in the daytime will turn bright. Digital cockpit will stay always on dark, just like that, even in the daytime, but the multimedia system will always go dark or bright, depending automatically, but you can do it also manually. If you want to have it dark on the daytime, you can do that, or yeah, or bright in the nighttime. But the thing is that you can dim them down, so in the nighttime it doesn't bother you at all, which is great. And also all the buttons around here, plenty of physical button, didn't bother you, didn't bother me at all. So they are, from my point of view, they're very nice place, good position. And also the light, it's quite dimmed, so in the night you have a pretty simple, nice ambience, but with more focus on driving. So it allows you to focus a little bit more on driving and not worry about lights and ambient lights and stuff like that. Even though the car has some ambient light on the doors, door panels, a little bit of white ambient light, I would say it's more than perfect like that. In the nighttime, I don't know if you want to have too much ambient light that bother you, that make your eyes tired. So I would say simple as that. The simplest, the better, from my point of view. You know, in certain circumstance, when you drive long distances, you want to have as simple as possible. And even here on the highway, the light is just perfect. You can see farther away in front, so I wouldn't worry, wouldn't complain about anything regarding the ambient and the headlamps. Also, we can put the car in B mode. It is in B mode. That means will regenerate more energy, because the version that I have with me is the hybrid version. Now it comes in two versions in Europe: 1.8 liter 4 cylinders in line, plus an electric motor, 140 horsepower, and the battery, of course, 0.9 kilowatt hour. And it comes with another 2 liter 4 cylinders in line, the same motor and battery, a little bit more powerful. It has 180 horsepower, because the petrol engine is more powerful. On this version it's a 98 horsepower. On the other version it's a little bit more powerful, so it add up a little bit more power. But the electric motors is the same on the both versions. It's a 95 horsepower electric motor, which is perfectly fine, more than powerful. And I would say, I don't know, I feel like I have more than enough power also on this version, so I don't feel like I need more power driving this 1.8 liter 140 horsepower. By the way, you can also set the cruise control, but you have to be in D. In B mode is not working, so once you set this, the car will stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the distance. Also, it comes with a nice graphic here that shows you what happened with the energy in real time, so you can see when the car will recuperate, run only electric or run in a mixed mode. So it's great that you can see what's going on with the car and what's doing in certain moments. In this way you can learn it a little bit better, so you can know how to drive to get a better consumption, for example. But yeah, in general I would say it's totally fine. The lights are really good, and they go a little bit left and right as well, so you can see also on the wall here a little bit left and right, so you can see what's going on also on the side of the road if someone come on the road. And also in general, the lights now, the car come with LEDs, at least on this, from the middle trim level upwards. It comes with tail lights LED, headlamps LED, so they are very visible from every angle, which is very important. So in the nighttime you want to be visible for the safety, to be as safe as possible. You want that the people see you very clear, so you have to have good lighting system. Now we go a little bit on some street roads with some lights up above, so you can make an idea how it looks in this area as well. The suspension are also pretty well set up. I did test and drive the last 2 days, and I love it. I love the car, to be honest. I feel like it's really good in terms of setup. It's somewhere in the middle, not too comfy, not too stiff, but it's a little bit on the comfortable side. That's something to keep in mind when it comes to suspensions. Also, when it comes to sound insulation, these new facelift have been improved, so it has more dumping materials added to A pillar, C pillar, so they can improve the sound insulation inside the cabin. And also, from what I understand, the top version, they have improved the insulation between the engine to the cabin, so it has 3 layer of insulation between the cabin and the engine, which will improve that sound, you know, when the engine will rev on a little bit more. It will also not be so noisy as the previous version. And from my test, I would say it's around 5 to 10% better in terms of sound insulation. Suspension, articulation, bushings, all that area seems to be good made, so not strange noise. It's pretty smooth, pretty fine. I think from my point of view also, Toyota, let's don't forget, offer you in most of the country 10 years warranty, and even in some countries 15 years warranty, so they are one of the most reliable cars. And even this one with this 5th generation hybrid system, it's even more efficient, more silent and better, and it's also still reliable, still have an amazing warranty. It's still a great buy from my point of view, and it's somehow retain a pretty good price for the offer, for the safety features, for what this car offer. I would say it's a pretty good deal. I don't know, for me, I think it's definitely a great deal. Around 34,000 euros is the starting price, and it goes all the way up to 42,000 euro for the top of the range version GR Sport, which is a new in the lineup now. You can get it as a front wheel drive, you can get it as an all-wheel drive with a bigger engine, which is cool. And by the way, the GR Sport version come also set up a little bit more sporty, so you have stiffer suspension and you have 10mm lower suspension on that sporty version. This one, it's more of a, yeah, as I said, more of a comfort side steering. It's also good setup, not too assisted, not too soft, not too stiff. It's exactly how it's supposed to be. Now when you switch between different driving modes, for example, if we go now in power mode, you can see the screen, the cockpit will kind of change, and you will see in the middle part of the screen reddish color, so you know you are in sport mode, and immediately you feel the difference. Right now the pedals are much more sensitive, so when you press the acceleration, will react really quick, so the car will respond quite fast to the acceleration. You can see right now, if you want to cross pass other cars, it's really reactive. So it's much difference between eco and power mode, sport mode. It's definitely a pretty big difference. So the car will react much more quicker. That's also due to the big powerful electric motor, which have 95 horsepower. So immediately, look at this, you press the acceleration and the car react immediately. It's like instantaneous, doesn't have delay. This is what I like about it, because that electric motor help you don't have that delay, which normal internal combustion engine usually have a delay between accelerate, gearbox, and then the car moving. So I know in United States they offer also some pure petrol engine versions, but I will definitely go for the hybrid, because there they offer also the hybrid. It's much more responsive, much more clean, much more efficient. So yeah, definitely I recommend you, if you are in the United States, to go for the hybrid version. I don't know why I noticed that in this city more and more people drive faster and faster and faster than the speed limit. Look at this. It's like they drive here, it's 50, and they drive with 100, and there are more and more people that do that. This is due to the fact that probably the local police doesn't do nothing and doesn't give tickets, or doesn't give enough tickets. And in this country, it's like in Romania, it's basically they don't have any speed ticket cameras, so that's why people drive really fast, and you can drive definitely fast here. So if you want to fly off the road, you should move in Romania. Start raining a little bit more, but it's fine. We are almost done with this video. Now we go downhill and the car will recuperate the energy. We put it in B mode, so going downhill the car will recoup all that energy that we lose before, and you can see the battery start to be more full as we go downhill. The brakes and the pedal feel super good on the car. We can switch now to the eco mode. I want to show you also the reverse camera when we will park around here. So basically, let's go here in this area to park. Pretty easy to go in reverse. This is also a new gear selector, and you can see how, man, the visibility is great because you have a big screen. This screen, it's also placed exactly on your peripheral view, so you have a great view here, but it's also easy to park because you can see everything around, and even in the dark you can have a good view. Turn on this light. Consumption 5 liter, guys. Exactly, this is exactly what they said. VLTP, it's 5 liters. Wow, incredible. So yeah, you know, Toyota cars are one of the only cars that I almost always beat VLTP or manage to reach VLTP or being very close to VLTP of what they declare. So fantastic car, fantastic hybrid system, nice ambient, simple, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but simple and practical, I would say. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information. Don't miss out the full review. Don't miss out the test drive in the daytime. You can get much more information regarding the car. But yeah, I hope the video was useful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, stay safe, and we'll see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.